Where have you guys ever seen John go somewhere that many times in a row?
Dude, for real. Dude, we gotta stop doing these videos at 6 a.m. Another 6 a.m. start here. Shop truck's first journey. All right, for those of you guys that don't know about the shop truck, bought this at auction for $2,000. There's probably something wrong with the transmission. We got to go an hour and a half away to James Rollins' shop to drop off Beetlejuice, which is loaded up in the trailer. And then I purchased some stuff from an auction for the shop, trying to be more of a shop. I got a lathe and a Bridgeport and a couple other, like a metal weld table. We have some issues here. We got no brake lights on this trailer. It seems to be a 7-way plug issue from the Doge, but the deck over and the skid, they got everything. So maybe they'll just follow me and leave a bunch of room. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, that's what we got going on. Beetlejuice is loaded up. Trying to get back here by noon so we can have a productive day of work. James is going to build the headers, and then Slick Rick's going to get new headers built on Monday. So yeah, lots of stuff going on here.
Honestly, it's funny as hell this even happened. So John gives me this address to come to. I figured, oh, maybe James moved into his new shop because he's been talking about it for a little while. Now, we're at his father-in-law's house because John was supposed to bring fuel, and he didn't tell me about the fuel until we were, what, a mile and a half away?
Yeah.
Told us about the fuel that we needed to deliver to James. Like we were supposed to turn around or have it on the trailer. Pick this shit up. Oh, we got an awesome $2,000 truck and $2,500 trailer to haul around a $250,000 race car, but it's doing the job. Honestly, it is literally the nasty racing way.
It is. Dave, come put your hand on this. All right, hold on. Ready? Got brakes? Oh yeah, we got brakes. You should be good to come straight out. Come on. All right. Tell me that ain't a bad bitch though.
It looks good.
What do you think about the exhaust, right? Like a nitrous car.
I'd build a bunch of turnips and I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Turn over a new leaf.
You didn't do too bad though.
No, hold on. Look at the other side. That was the bad side. Look at this side. This side's the better side.
Let's see.
So all this is gas. I'm under gas.
But you see right here
Yeah.
how it's got the little fisheye?
Yeah. That's when I stop too fast.
It's where it's gonna crack.
Don't say that. These will never crack. There's only
Dave is so
there's only
low.
40 welds on each one. Oh,
God, but like you did good though. For somebody that doesn't, you don't weld titanium a lot, do you?
I don't. I mean, I don't. I'm
You haven't
not.
welded titanium since Hank.
Yeah.
Hank's exhaust.
I'm not supposed to weld at all. Really, I'm not a welder. CJ, we need traffic management out there. You got them? They got figured out.
Yeah, like parts right where there's. It'd honestly be better if you just moved the truck past the entrance to it and you'd be good.
Y'all just, yeah, why don't y'all just pull into the entrance and leave
No,
it there?
don't just pull past it. Because
Look at this guy.
the other
He ain't-
house is up
he
there,
ain't-
so there's plenty
he ain't
of room.
moving an inch,
He
I can
don't
tell you
care.
that.
I'm not worried about it. It's not my fucking problem.
What happened last time you just left something in the middle of the road?
I got a fucking major ticket.
Yeah.
No, I'm proud of you on that.
Hey, I got a back cap on my welding torch. So.
I mean, we get rid of you doing this right here.
But that, like, how upsetting is it that I do this and then that? Like,
Oh, no, I'm talking about these. Like, I
Yeah.
don't care how that is. That's fine. That'll hold. But that right there, that's where a crack is going to always start.
I just get off the gas too fast.
That's where you just have to let off your pedal stop, yeah.
But like I'm right off it instead of like ease and
Ease off and, and taper it out with a little circle.
Me? Oh, what about the other? What about the other 40? What about the other 40 holes? I get.
It is a LS3 or LS7 that's going back in?
LS3.
Okay.
So the kicker is I'm getting a billet tall deck motor made. So that means you're gonna have to do another set of headers for this.
I'm gonna say another set of headers and turbo kit too, because that's gonna change your.
Well, cold side, I'm gonna leave the turbo and the exhaust where it is, and I'll probably leave up to here where it is, and then it'll probably have a different style. It'll have like a billet manifold that'll be like the throttle body like way up here.
That's what I call job security, my brother.
Yeah, we got to get to 10. We're at 4 right now, so 10 headers and then we'll be set.
I gotta just build something for Chris too on something, just something random.
Yeah, he's a big into Lambos and shit now, so a V10 header is coming up next.
I'm sure there's ample room in those engine bays too for you to, you know, get in there and get all your pipes fit up.
Room-wise though, this isn't the worst I brought you. Probably the Colorado was the worst.
It's like it's a fine line between, like, I would rather have like tight access, like where it's hard to get to the tubes and fit them. That's like that versus this, to where it's gonna be hard to get the tubes fit up because it's gonna be so tight. But I can be over here doing it to where, like on the Colorado, there ain't nowhere to get these hands in there to fit tubes.
Yeah.
It's a fine line. That's well, like even on like the Black Sheep, like in reality, that was a log tube in a small package. Yeah. But I could fit them up top, could go into the car, fit them. Yeah. There's plenty of room to fit tubes, to where the Colorado, it's a lot of guessing. Yeah. And hoping that you cut it right.
Well, if you guys haven't figured out yet, we're here at Hippie Fabrication to get is this our fourth set of headers? You did the Colorado, you did Black Sheep, and then you did the first Colorado, the turbo, so
that's 3. This will be 4.
Yeah, this will be 4, and then
is 5.
Yeah. So,
where have you guys ever seen John go somewhere that many times in a row?
Dude, for real. Which is so insulting to me as a human, because I feel like I mean, how am I as a customer? Let's ask that question.
Do you want me to give you the YouTube answer or the honest
I want give me both.
Okay, let's see. It's different because I've known him for a very long time, but the last time he came to pick Colorado up, forgot his checkbook. The time he came to pick up the Black Sheep, I think you forgot your checkbook there.
Yeah.
The Colorado, you did have it.
Yep.
So.
And then today, you guys saw what happened with the fuel.
That's saying a lot about the customer though, because I trust you.
Yeah.
And the check eventually came to where some people, their car ain't leaving my shop till the money's in my hand, because you can't trust them these days,
my money's good. If I'd have to unfriend you if I unfriend you on Facebook, you ain't getting the check.
But now we're going to have to figure something out that literally, like, my father-in-law is probably the nicest man in the entire world, and you just took his blade and bridge out from underneath him and inside.
Well, free machine services.
How small world is that?
Free machine services. Hold on, I got to take a phone call, of course. Does that matter?
On the NA deal, yeah, but what you're doing though.
All right, so I got these, and then I got you 45 and no leg 45, so or 1D and 1.5D. But I have like thousands of dollars worth of stock of this, so if you need with leg, without leg, 90s or whatever, just let me know and I'll run them down with the fuel.
V-bands are on there?
V-bands are already on there, yeah. So, and then like I was saying, so this, if you loosen this V-band and then you loosen this V-band right here, you can clock this. I mean, you could probably just take the exhaust off if you don't want to fuck with it or if it's in the way. It just comes out through the hole and you just got to keep twisting it and it comes out.
Look at this beautiful work the entire time. I'm telling you, you did good on it.
Yeah, this one here, I didn't have the gas situation figured out. On the other one, I got the gas situation more figured out. So I back purged it all, but some of it has like perfect pen. On the other side, it's almost like the outside and the inside look identical. This one here, I was still learning. Sometimes you just gotta
hang turbos at the firewall and everything you do.
Yeah, I do like it a lot. I mean, I think it's if you have the room, but the chassis has to be built for it. Like, look at how this thing was set up for a Hemi, right? So they have the bars like as wide as they can go, so you can pull the head off.
No.
And one thing I did learn is like, really, we shouldn't be just putting any motor in any car. The cars are built for what motor they got in them, right? So like, none of the shit fits in this because it was built for a Hemi. A Hemi, it would fit right in there perfect.
Nope.
So like the Black Sheep, when I put the Hemi in there, none of that shit. I mean, you know, it had a Hemi in it the first time. It still don't really fit right. Someone put that in there. That car was built for a big block.
We literally have to pull the valve covers and then like get somebody underneath to push them up to pop the rest of the way off.
So that's one thing I got to stop doing. That is just putting any engine combo in any car. Like the cars are built. If you do it right, like you say, hey, I want to build this car for this motor. The frame rail's built for it. The down bars are built for it.
Yeah, but that's like, I've never known you to have one car that just,
Yeah.
you have so much going on to where you just,
If we can't put the wastegate anywhere on the header, right? That's not a problem because I can come in right here and I can cut a hole in the housing and put the wastegate right on the housing.
and you did a good job of mirroring it. Like
You think?
Yeah, it's
I don't
not too
like
far off.
I don't like mirror image turbos because if you have one turbo go out, like if I have a turbo where I can call tomorrow and Jose will have me another one, the mirror image stuff they don't really keep in stock.
No, it's just like when I build headers, it's always also chassis dependent, but I try to make each side look identical to each other.
Yeah.
To where your cold side looks good.
The turbo kit would have looked great if I got that welder before I messed with the settings, right, out the box. And I tried to weld on it. I'm like, man, this thing welds like shit. Well, it's like a car. You got to get the tune-up right on it. I was welding without the tune-up right, and it looks like Fido's ass right up front. So I'll probably go back over it because this shit looks good, right?
Well, the thing with welding too, like I've been welding every day now for the last 5 years, and I've been welding since I was 11 years old. And it don't matter what, before I touch a customer's car in anything, I get pieces of scrap and I'll warm up for like 15 minutes before I start doing anything.
Oh, dude, I go.
Because I'm telling you, like, it don't matter how long you've been doing it. It's like riding a bike. Like when you first got on a bike, like it's a little squirrely at first,
dude.
Then you warm up and you're good.
Out the box, no scrap, just like, oh, this thing welds like shit.
You know, never touched it before.
Yeah.
I remember you called me too, and you told me it was the biggest piece of shit you ever had.
Yeah, and you're like, no, the settings were just all
way off,
all messed up. Yeah, so
no.
Well, it's in your hands now. Best of luck, my friend.
Hey, I can get to this one.
Yeah.
Going back to how John is as a customer, normally I take care of everything. You bring me the car, I'll roll it with him because he knows what's going on. He just shows up with parts and he's like, use what you want, order what you want, I don't care. That makes it so easy.
Yeah, no, whatever we need to do to get the job done. I mean, that's what it is.
We're more of yes people.
Yeah.
You literally, that is true. That's the other thing. I'm gonna brag on my boy here for a second. Anytime I tell him that we're doing something, never an argument. He just takes it for what it is, which works out good. Because it's like when you get those customers that don't do this for a living and try and tell you how to do the job. And it's like, why don't you just do it yourself then instead of paying me to do it?
I look at it like this.
And I'm not like I will take like when you tell me something, like I'm like a sponge because everybody knows more than like subject matter experts, right?
Yeah.
And it's like when the engine guys talk to me about what they want to do for primaries, I don't argue one bit because you built the motor, that's what you want on it, fine. But whenever people that are keyboard warriors and don't do this for a living try and tell you that what you're doing is wrong, that pisses me off.
I don't go to the dentist. I don't go to the dentist and tell them how to clean my teeth, right? So I'm not going to come here and tell you how to build headers. Before we even place the turbos, it's just like I did last night. I'm like holding the turbo up, sending you pictures. What do you think about this? What do you think about this? What do you think about this?
I do think though, like maybe after Slick Rick, whatever we do next, I think I go up to your shop and I advise and assist.
Oh, I'd love that.
Because you've done the right thing. You've bought the parts from Michael Furyk to
dude.
fab to be able to build them.
Hold on.
Have you guys used that yet?
Hold on, I got this badass thing. Where is it? I got this, right?
Oh,
dude, no, hold on. I don't know how to use it, but I know it can trace a perfect line around a tube. So I go and I trace the perfect line around the tube, and I'm like, I go to my stand-up bandsaw now, which has no blades currently, because my package got this whole thing, right? I don't mean to jump all over the place. I didn't use a tape measure. Well, we did for one joint right here.
One here. This one.
I didn't use a tape measure or a marker for anything. I'd hold it up. I'd hold my thumb next to it. I'd get like something to scratch in the aluminum. I'd scratch it. I'd put it in the vise, porta band, cut it, and then weld it together. And CJ, we built that sucker right there in like 10 minutes. It shouldn't. I just get lucky every time.
But see, this is gonna sound really counterintuitive, but I do the exact same thing.
Do you?
A lot of times, Jeff. Yeah, everybody's showing up.
You're a popular guy. I hope no one's here like, hey, I'm here for the fuel.
Well, he
might be here for the fuel.
Yeah, he's here to pay you.
For what?
Yeah, send him an intake or something. Next one we should definitely do as a collaboration.
I agree.
So
I'll build one side and you build the other side then.
no, instead of here on one side looks like shit. Well, like I can like kind of place it together. Here, I'll hold the torch, you hold the filler rod, and we'll both have a foot on the pedal.
Well, so what do you got now? What's your fabrication deal? What was it called?
Salty John Fab?
No, what was the other one? With the damn...
Ebony and Ivory Fabrication.
Yeah,
fabrication.
we'll get one with tattoos and then you're on.
Yeah, no, shout out to Phil. Phil left us, so we had to axe that, but yeah.
I like that idea.
No, we'll do it. That'll be good. Oh, I got a budget project coming up next.
There ain't nothing you ever do that's ever a budget project.
Oh, it's just got a large budget, but
Yeah.
all right, well, hey, have fun with it. Appreciate you. Thanks for getting me here at short notice. If you guys need any headers built, Hippie Fabrication, hit him up. He'll do turbo headers. You did some Pro Chargers, done Zoomies, dragster headers, bracket stuff. If it's got a motor, it has internal combustion, he'll build your header. So there you have it.
Well, we'll do that.
Alright, so we're here at the auction place. I think, what is it, just an old machine shop that went out of business? Yeah, so they said it's up to us to get everything loaded. There's a forklift in there, you see that? It looks like they were moving shit. But they said figure out how to get stuff out of there and then that's it. So I was like, can we drive the skid in here? And they're like, get it loaded. So,
what's the game plan with
bro,
this?
I know.
Do we just like drag it out to the middle to where you don't have to like turn
Well,
to like
I'm pretty sure
it?
if we can drag it out by hand, that'd be great. But I'm pretty sure some of that stuff is like there's like tolerances and shit where like you don't want to be like warping it or messing it or prying on it and shit. So, well, I think the first order of business we got to get the truck and trailer in here and get the skid unloaded. The Bridgeport, which is like that's very temperamental from what I've been researching. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm about to back my truck right here. CJ, hop in the old shop truck here. Just I don't know if you could back it in there. Just put it right here, right here. 2-wheel drive, baby. She got it. She got it. Yeah, I don't want to fuck it up because then we have a paperweight. How about they took my card too? Didn't have to go to the bank or nothing, dude. Yeah. It's cold as shit out here though. But yeah, we're gonna get the stuff loaded up, and the truck does trailer burnouts. Can't confirm. I mean, got that shit on camera. Uh-oh, about knocked off that converter's still locked.
Everything's been good up to this point.
Don't, Dave. Come on, brother. Why would you hit us with that? Why would you hit us with that? CJ backing a trailer, terrifying.
Oh, I still got a foot. Dude, he just realized yesterday what is his name on in the group chat.
Still got a foot?
Just a foot or something like that.
Were those guys you were talking to? Did they work here?
I have no idea. I think so. I think they're disgruntled employees. That all their machines are going away.
Yeah, I'd be very gruntled if it were me. Look at my man. Oh, about knocked it off. About stalled the automatic. They were looking back. Like, go back a little more. Come on.
You're good.
Come on, back a little. Oh, it's good right there. Hey, this is nice. Dave, look at this.
Yeah, that's solid.
Oh, dude, it's all square tube. Yeah. Dude, look at that. Who's moving that?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Is that right? No, that one's way bigger. That one's way bigger than what's in the container.
Logan acts older
look how
shit.
tall that
Logan,
thing
what
is.
is that thing?
Go look at it. I'll tell you what it is. Yeah, right.
I'm worried if we drag it out though, we're gonna mess up our little legs.
It'll be fine. That's a nice stool right there.
Dude, that stool was part of the table,
Put your back into that.
Brother, go get the skid steer.
brother. This is probably the only thing we'll be able to ride.
All right. Remember when? What was CJ picking up that was so heavy he was turning red? Do you not remember that we were all trying to pick that thing up?
No, it was the iron block when we were putting them in the back of Scott's truck.
Oh my God, it's so loud.
You gotta drag it out.
Let's get a game plan first. Where are we putting this? On the trailer or in the trailer?
Probably in the trailer.
Then we're gonna carry. All right, let's get the skid out and we'll put this. We'll carry it to the door.
Yes.
Yeah!
Why are you fucking making so much noise right now, bro?
Just singing, brother.
You're just happy? You didn't think when we pulled up? I thought we were gonna be here till about 4.
Oh, if we tried to pick up that other thing, it would have definitely been 4 o'clock. Because we would have had to drag it to the door, and it probably would have felt dragging it to the door.
My man was like, "Y'all want some help so I can get my shit loaded up?"
And he just needed you out of his way.
Yeah.
So we have some equipment. Not a clue how to use it. We'll figure it out. Be very helpful in the shop though, for sure. Mason's been talking about a lathe for how long?
We've been talking about this for like 5 years.
Mason's
Since the other shop.
happy as can be. Pretty solid.
Oh, dude, we're an hour and 20 minutes away. It's really not bad. Get back at 1. All right, let's burn the road up, brother. All right.
What Travis hit?
Dude, Travis? The super trucker?
It missed the gear and hit
They
something.
probably knocked the blue carrot off when you get to wherever this is.
Yes!
It's not 3-phase.
It's not?
No.
No, neither of them are 3-phase.
Nope.
Oh, dude.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah, I licked it earlier and it didn't kill me, so.
Yeah, that's just a plain old plug it into the wall and let it eat.
Now, so here's the thing. This was in the shop.
It's a feed through lathe.
This was in the shop, plugged in, right? Like, I mean, it looked like they were working last week. Out of business that quick. Life comes after fast. We got this, right? The Bridgeport, that was in a storage container outside, so not currently in use.
What's your thoughts, Mr. Scott?
This will do everything that we're going to tear up. I mean, use.
A little bit of play in that motion.
Not bad, but the table slide's good though.
Slide it about right there, Scott. That way I can pick it up.
It's got this for the threading.
About right there.
Yep.
You see this?
Yeah. And all that does is take this table when you put the thing in there and it'll just cut whatever on it. But you know what this is better for than anything for you? Polish a crankshaft. You put a crankshaft in it, we turn it on, and I've got a polisher. We just.
That's what I told him earlier.
Well, I'm gonna cut my own cams now.
Yeah, I know what.
I'll be moving my hands so fast back and forth. So what do you think? You like this? Good purchase?
Oh, here's the thing: you're gonna find stuff to use this for.
Hell yeah! No more buying bungs. Just
I
buying
got something I
stock.
can use it for today.
What?
I need to cut that balancer down.
Dude, call CP. Get him over here right now. It says that this thing weighs 6,000 pounds.
Oh, every bit of it.
We're not picking that up.
No, we're not picking that up.
Mini.
Mini can pick up 5, but not stretched out. But a combination of them can pick this up.
One of my favorite things when you show up is when I'm doing something I know I shouldn't and you catch me. So I can't wait to have this shit going.
That's expensive.
Yeah. Listen, at some point in time, no one knew how to use any of these.
Well, at some point in time, you couldn't weld either. And you do just fine.
Dude, 6 years from now, I'm like, oh, I just got done machining my own billet block.
Free wrench.
Free wrench, too. Great.
Nah, you leave that with that. You know why?
Yeah.
If it works there.
Yep.
Okay. It works for this one. Oh, this got the brake on.
What is that?
So when the head's turning, take this, tighten the brake up, or you go like that to stop it.
This shit's overwhelming. I ain't gonna lie. How much older than me is this thing? Oh shit! What do we got in there, boys?
Brother.
Pieces, parts.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks like this looks like replacement parts when you break some.
So my concern is
No. That's not replacement parts, but what is that? That's a fucking pipe. Dave knows what.
Oh, Dave.
Dave, what is that?
Yo, let me see that. That is hilarious.
Mason's like, that's not an
That is
apple.
Hold up.
funny.
Try that one out.
That is too funny, dude.
Hold on. Let's see if there's
Yo,
anything.
you found somebody's stash for real.
Let's find out if there's anything in the
No,
chamber.
dude,
What a
there
place.
is. Yo, look down in there. It's been used.
Oh yeah.
Place to hide it.
See if you- but see if you-
boss.
see-
Face,
see
and
if
they're
you can
so
get that-
mad.
Hold on.
Those disgruntled employees are
I can't
pissed.
believe John bought paraphernalia.
Oh, damn.
Dave, if I let you smoke it on the job, will you be a gruntled employee?
Oh, there was no, he didn't have much in his chamber.
No, he didn't.
And she was empty.
That's funny. Dave, will you smoke that if we get it polished up?
No.
Dave.
Dude, John bought paraphernalia at the auction. That is wild.
The bad thing is, I'm the one that went ham about it. I like this. Shit can't slide out the back.
Do we want to put this where that plastic table is? And we just got to keep it clean.
Do you know what
All the
also?
aluminum scrap.
What was it that one time we were driving around seeing someone machine something? What was it? Oh, for the blower. Remember we welded all that aluminum on the end of the blower? You could do it in this, couldn't you?
100%.
It says contact Will for instructions. Do you know Will?
I'm not even going near that.
You saw it coming from a mile away.
All right, well, shit's badass. Hey, thanks for all your help today.
Yep.
Mace,
I'll
you didn't
see you,
really
Bill.
come, but you just talked about it when we got here. I mean, you helped us sweep up into a shelf, so.
We can probably put this over in that corner for the time being.
Yeah.
There, just put it over here behind the lid.
What do we figure out with our box of scrap metal? We gotta figure something out.
Why don't we slide it back in that corner?
I like Mason's idea. We put all the scrap metal in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, that makes total sense.
That's a bunch of wasted space.
No, it's not. That's a good area. We wash all our clothes in there.
We do
shower
laundry,
together
wash
in
our
there.
hands, and pee in one urinal.
Yeah, that's accurate. We have a urinal. That's kind of a big deal. That's kind of a big deal. I can tell you.
I
that.
feel like having a urinal makes you professional.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like it goes from like hobby to professional when you get a urinal.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, let's go wrap it up. We got our new machines. We got a nice blade. We got a Bridgeport. We dropped the car off, get headers made, and we got. I'm not gonna call it a weld table. We got a nice workbench, and that's a big come up. So we got some cleaning up too. We're gonna get organized. I gotta run to the bank, and we got a half day's worth of work to do still. It's yeah, 3:30. I got some work left.
So how did they make it
So that's gonna wrap it up.
single phase? They just